Hi, this is Bob Cox, and today I want to show you how I play my arrangement of Take 5, written by Paul Desmond, and of course performed by the Dave Brubeck Quartet, I believe it was, in the 1950s. The song is, I'm playing the song in the key of E minor. I think the original key was D flat minor. I'm playing it in the key of A minor. I also play it in E minor sometimes, but this arrangement I did in the key of A minor, and it's fairly straightforward and simple. There's no improvisation. I just arranged what we call the head, the melody. The melody to a jazz tune is often called the head. So I start off with the pickup notes, and I'm starting with the first string open, and then I'm playing the second string A note on the 10th fret of the second string, then coming back over to the first string to the 8 and the 10. So first string open, second string 10, first string 8, 10, and then up to the 11 and 12. And then all that's on the first string. The E flat, the E, the D, C. And when I get to the E flat, then I bring in the A bass note on the 5th string open. Like that, okay? Then I hit the first string and the 6th string open, and I play this little G triad here in the 7th position. Okay, it's actually a G over B, which would be a first inversion G chord. But we'll just settle for calling it G. Two open strings, the G triad, then a little A minor triad in the fifth position. Now let me say the song, is in 5/4 time, thus the name Take 5, meaning that there's 5 beats in a measure. So the rhythm was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little syncopated. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. But if you listen to it, you'll hear it. So again, pick up notes, first string open, going to the second string, 10. Two open strings on the 1 and 6. Then our little G triad in the 7th position. And then A minor 5th position. Then I play the G triad here in the 7th position as well. Now that's a little D shape. So you could probably play with that with 3 fingers if you want, but I'm making a bar across the first 3 frets. Then doing the hammer. Then the second string 10. So we got, so from the beginning one more time. Back to the A minor. Then a lot of times I'll just play this G, this is the same G here, down in the 3rd position. And making a little half bar across the first 2 strings. A minor, down to this G, and to do this pull off down here, then back to the A minor. So let me start at the top again. G, A minor, G, A minor, G. Then when I play the A, a lot of times I slide in from the 4th fret. So it's actually A flat minor to A. Now, let's talk about these G chords. They're actually functioning as E minor 7. The chord progression would be A minor, E minor 7, or I could play it down here, A minor, E minor 7. So G and E minor are first cousins. They share 2 of the same tones. a G triad and an E minor triad share two of the same tones. So we can substitute this G triad because it's like playing this E minor 7 in the 7th position. Instead of having to play the whole chord, I can just play these top notes, and that's where my melody is. See what I mean? A minor, and that's like playing E minor 7 there. A minor, E minor 7. But I'm thinking of them as G triads because that's all I actually am playing is G, B, and D notes. Okay, so they're substituting or working as E minor 7. So I wanted to point that out. Now I've got the music over here on the screen, but the screen just went dark for a second. But I just want it there so I follow along and know I'm in the right place. So the whole head, the first part of the head, the verse, which we would call the A section, is A minor, E minor 7. So here it is again. G, or E minor 7, A minor, the G, A minor, G. Again, A minor. This time I'll play the G down here, then back up here. Okay, that's one verse. It starts over. You can call it E minor 7 or G, either one. A minor, G triad, G triad, A minor sliding in, and then I hit the 2 open strings after the A minor. G, G, A minor, G, A minor. Then in the second ending, I hit this A minor 7 up here in the 7th position. Okay. And then I'm going to go to the bridge after that. So I'll play the second verse for you again, which is going to lead to the bridge. A minor up here. Okay? Now, the bridge is going to start on D minor and kind of cycle around D minor to a G7 to a C major 7. Okay? The C major 7 there. Here I'm just going to outline these chords, then I'll play it for you. Then an A minor, D minor 7, G7. A lot of chromaticism in this bridge. So we got D minor 7. Now that, playing a G7 here, then the E note, which makes it G13, then an F note, then I come over to the first string 2 for the F sharp note. It's a little tricky. Okay, and then C major 7. Then this is C major 7 up here again. Looks like a little E minor triad, a B, G, and a D note. But that's the top notes of C major 7. And then A minor 7, you could either bar this, or you could play the 5th string open. I'll play those 3 notes. And then D minor 7, G7. Now there's other things. This is a sus. And then I'm kind of holding the chord and moving the notes around. See, and then I go back, get this one note here with a little hinge bar for this F sharp, back to C major 7. Then I'll slide D flat into D minor. And again, I'm just using these two fingers because I'm playing triads on the top. I'm only playing 3 strings here and on the top, and then I'm playing the 5th string for my bass note. So let me play the bridge slowly, and then we'll go back and talk through it one more time. Then we're back to the verse. Okay, so breaking it down again, D minor 7 to a G7 or a 13, back to this F sharp note on the 1st string with the very end of my finger, C major 7, then come up here for these 3 notes on 7, 8, and 9. This is part of A minor, D minor 7. Now always, notice that I'm not always playing the full chord. You see, here's D minor 7 if you play 5 strings, but again, I'm just playing the 5th string, D for my bass, the root, and then I'm playing these, looks like a little F triad on the top, but that's the top of D minor 7. I just hold these 2 fingers down, play the C note, the D sharp, D minor 7, G 13, C major 7, I'm sorry, A minor, you can either do the bar or this. D minor 7. Now I'm playing a little G triad here, again, and then an F note on the 2nd string 6, and we're going to go to a B minor 7 with a flat 5. Okay, and this is in the 5th position, meaning my 1st finger's on the 5th fret, and you can see what it looks like here. Sorry. Then we go to E7 sharp 9. Okay, and there's the E7 sharp 9. That's the Purple Haze chord. Second half of the bridge. G, B minor 7 flat 5. Or I think on the music, actually, now we're not using music here, but I don't normally play a chord after the B minor 7 flat 5. I play the 2 open strings and then right into the melody. So we'll do that again. Here's the whole bridge this time, both halves. And then to the melody again. Now you notice, even though I fudged the bridge a little bit with my chords, I kept playing, and that's the secret. When you're playing solo guitar, that's the secret you have to remember. You can't stop. If you stop and you make a mistake, everybody that's listening, as soon as you stop the music, will turn their heads and see why did you stop. If you make a mistake, you want to just keep going, and 9 out of 10 people won't know that you made a miscue or a little slight mistake. So just keep trucking. G triad, E minor 7 flat 5, back to the melody. We've covered this part. G, A minor, G. Now, A minor, G. A minor, G here. A minor triad here. G minor triad. A minor. G. What I'm doing here is paying homage to Chet Atkins, who did an arrangement of this. Really, I believe, was arranged by Jorge Morel from Brazil first, and then Chet made modifications. But in the middle of Chet's version of this, he did this little triad pair where he plays A minor G, or in his case, different chords, but the same idea, triad pairs. So we're playing A minor G, A minor G, A minor G, A minor G. And remember, the G is really functioning as E minor 7. And then the bass is alternating A, E, A, E, A, E, A minor, A, E, A, E. Okay? Then we play F major 7. Now again, I'm holding the whole chord, but I'm only playing, I don't need this ring finger really. Okay, F major 7, E minor 7, D minor 7, and again, all these chords only have 3 voices on the top. They're going along with their accompanying bass note. F bass note, E bass note, D bass note, C bass note. So we're coming right down the scale. F, E, D, C. So let's go through this triad pair thing again. It's at the end of A minor G, A minor G, A minor G, A minor, G. Now we're going to descend F major 7, E minor 7, D minor 7, C major 7, B suspended, that's open first string, D on the second string 3, A on the third string 2, and B on the fifth string 2. And then E7 sharp 9 here, or sometimes I play this voicing. Has one more note in it. And that chord is a G, a D, a C, and a G sharp, and then the open E. So it's a 5-note voiced chord. And it's the 5 chord in the key of A minor, which is going to take us right back to our vamp A minor. Now, also instead of this G, you could use E7 sharp 9. Like that, or here. It's the same chord. Or you could use this other 5-note voice chord that I played a minute ago. So you don't have to use the G's. You might think the G is a little too tame sounding, and if you do, just use the E7 raised 9 or E7 sharp 9. Here it is here. Again. So you can use the sharp 9. But here I'm using the G triad, which is functioning as E minor 7, sharp 7, E7 sharp 9. And then you, for an outro, I do the A minor, the triad pair again of A minor G, which is like playing E minor 7 actually. A minor, E minor 7, F major 7, E minor, D minor, C major 7, B sus, E7 sharp 9, A minor. Or you can use the E7 sharp 9, or the G, or both. And then I usually stop on that chord because it has the tension, and then finish up with an A minor, either 3-string triad here, or sometimes I play an A minor with, they play these 3 strings with my pinky, and then I play the E note down here on the 4th string too, which is the 5th of the chord, but then I also play the A bass on the 5th string open. So I get that voicing for A minor. That's a nice voicing. Okay, so there you have it. That's take 5. Thanks for watching, and send me an email, sign up if you want to watch future videos at Bob Cox at bobcoxandfriends.com, or you can email me at ballparktab@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.